sometimes we don't even understand the poor habits that have snuck into our lives, right? It's the definition of insanity, but we're, kind of frustrated. Why aren't we moving forward? But, it would behoove us to actually look at what we're doing on a daily basis that's preventing us from living this dream life that we've created for ourselves. Or maybe it's just purely the lack of education and awareness about what is possible. I mean, you and I have spoken about it so many times, right? You hear one thing in school and you think this is the way it's supposed to be. Well, if you've never been exposed to anything else, how are you going to know what else is possible? It just seems so surreal and so out there, like, yeah, that is meant for those who are successful already. I could never be there. But that is back to a mindset issue. Don't tell yourself, what can or cannot be done. Figure out a way to make it happen. And that's really what today's podcast is about, right? Checking in on that mindset. Hopefully you've listened to some of the sessions where we touched on, okay, once you've figured out a vision for your life, something that really gets you excited, where when you wake up in the morning, you're like, oh my gosh, wouldn't it be cool if I could do X, Y, and Z? Don't limit yourself. Dream big, right? Anything is possible, I promise you. And one of the things that we can help you do, or a coach can help you do, is say, okay, now that you've dreamt the impossible, let's just talk about ways to get there. We call those vehicles for success. What could they look like? What have others done who have achieved that? Did they do that by having a job? Did they achieve that by investments, maybe stocks, bonds, real estate, you name it? Did they get there because maybe they had an entrepreneurial edge? Maybe they had a product or a service that they wanted to take to to the marketplace. Not everybody's an entrepreneur. Maybe they became self-sufficient by investing in a business, starting a business from scratch, maybe taking over an existing business that already had cash flow. The options are, limitless. People explore the pros and cons of franchising. I mean, don't limit yourself, and really, really make sure that you don't have biases towards one particular way of getting to your goals, needs, and expectations versus another. We all have preferences, and school preps us for, work hard so that you can get your college education so you can get that good job. Well, great. That works for some. But that's not the only way to live the life that you were meant to live. So definitely take the time to explore all your possibilities and the ways to get there in a safe environment.